Onshape for Makers, creating models for the shop. This is how to get around it in 3 easy bytes, so to speak. The part is a fun little plastic part that Toby came up with. It has challenges, but it's certainly fun and easy to break into small bites to get it done. You don't just have to tackle the whole thing all at once. TooTallToby.com is a source of all good practice models. Too Tall Toby YouTube website also has a lot of how-to pro tips, modeling contest, all kinds of things over there. It's worth your time to go over and take a look. This, you may want to capture a screen copy of, is Too Tall Toby's contest blueprint. It's not put together like a regular blueprint. It's made to be difficult to deal with on purpose for the guys that are really good at modeling, one of which is not me. Anyway, grab a copy, because this is what we're going to do. We're going to start this part with a single center part, and then we're going to make the outside ring, and then we're going to add one of the fins to the inside, and as the last thing we'll make a circular pattern and finish it up. It's not hard once we take it apart into small bites and start in. So going to Onshape or your favorite modeler can get you a clean work surface, and here we go. Okay, starting in a new part studio. In the hamburger menu, workspace units, millimeters, 0.1, grams, 0, doesn't really matter. Start a new sketch on the top plane. Go in for normal. We're going to draw 3 circles here. We're going to draw a 120 circle. We're going to draw a 112 circle, and we're going to draw a 43 circle. Green check mark. We'll extrude the outer ring, if I can get it selected. And that extrudes up to 40. We will re-enable the sketch, extrude the enter ring. That one extrudes up to 65. We will hide the first part. The second part, we will go to fillet. We will select open paren 43 divided by 2 for the radius. Catch the edge of it, check mark, and you have a full round. We will go to the shell tool, select the end of it. We will select open paren 43 minus 35 is the distance, divided by 2 is the wall thickness. Check mark, and now all we need to do is cut those 2 notches. So we'll do a sketch on the front, normal plane, use a center point rectangle, catch that, pull down, catch the horizontal line, come out at some distance, doesn't matter. We're going to type in 25 for the width of the box. Escape, we're going to set the height of the box equal to 65 minus 30. And that should be what is left. So now we need one more rectangle. We'll catch the same center point. We'll catch the same horizontal line. We'll pull out until we're clear of the part and hit escape. Green check mark. Now we need to, let me turn off the planes. We need to turn off the sketch. Don't need it. Need to take these 2 and cut that out of the part. So we'll extrude, remove, symmetric, through all, check mark, and we have the center finished. I'm going to right click and do an appearance because it makes it easier to see. Right click, do an appearance, pick the same color, still easier to see. Now we have everything but the rib or the fin or whatever we wish to call it that goes between here and over there. To get it, we need to know where to put it. So we're going to, on the front plane, start a sketch. And then we're going to go into here and pull down, use, and select intersection. Intersection will mark the intersection of the sketch plane with whatever part goes through it. So if I click here, I will get a line where this intersects the front plane on the outside. If I click this, that's where it intersects on the inside. Same thing on these two. And now when I hide the parts, I have the markings for the inside walls and outside walls. The fin goes just 2 millimeters short of here until 2 millimeters short. And 2 and 2. If you click and hold and drag and let go, it doesn't try to do a second line. We're going to dimension and dimension 2 millimeters here, 2 millimeters there, 2 millimeters over here, and 2 more in this corner. And that gives us the fin, but the fin won't work. And the reason it doesn't work is because that fin is going to come up against this rounded part, and it's going to extrude straight out, and there's going to be a gap. It will theoretically touch at the dead center. It touches, but it doesn't share any space, so therefore it's not common space on the part, but then again there's no space to make it common, and it turns into something called a zero thickness error, or probably in mathematics closer to divide by zero. So the way to fix this thing, well, there's several ways. The easiest way to fix it is simply come up here, go to offset, catch this, move it over 1 millimeter. And I'm going to take the extend tool, which is under the trim tool. You have an extend tool, and we're going to do an extend, or you can type in X for extend, and we're simply going to extend those two lines over 1 millimeter, and then take the erase tool and wipe that out. And we're going to the other end. Guess what? We're going to do the same thing. Select this, get it going outboard, 1 millimeter, come down, do an X to there, drag myself up, do an X to there, do an erase with an M, and now this part is 2 millimeters longer. And when I extrude it, it solves the problems. Let me turn my other two parts on. And I can say add, I can say symmetric, 2 millimeters. And I can say merge with all and check mark. And that didn't work. Well, why didn't it not work? Merge with because I forgot to select that. That was my bad. Okay, now we have a single part in the parts list, and we have 1 rib out of 8. The way to get more is with a pattern. We'll go up here to circular pattern. Under circular pattern, you can do part pattern, or you can do feature pattern, which is what we want to do. And we're going to pattern around this axis. And what are we going to pattern? Well, we're going to pattern extrude to, or I could select this. Either way, it becomes the same difference. And I can type in 8, tab, green check mark, and the part is finished. That really is all there is to making this part once you break it into small bites. Have fun. Talk to you guys later.